Good evening, everyone. Today I'm going to explain my grade 6 lesson plan, science lesson plan. Grade 6 science lesson plan. The lesson is from Unit 1, Wonder of Living World, and the topic is Characteristics of Organism. This lesson is for class of 14 students at Sparky International School. My aim is to help students to identify living things and non-living things and understand 5 characteristics of living things: nutrition, movement, respirations, growth, and reproductions. It may, to make it simple and meaningful, I divided my lesson into 4 parts with clear timing and different teaching method. Before I explain my lesson plan, I would like to highlight the value of my lesson plan. How include the value? Respect for living things is to learn not to harm plants and animals or small creatures. Responsibilities towards the environment. They understand that all living things depend on the clean environment. Cooperation and teamwork. Group work will share, helping, and the support in each other's. Curiosity about nature. Students become more interested in observing living things around them. Appreciate of nature world. They begin to value to beauty and the importance of life. These values are naturally depend on each my activities. Now let's go to the lesson plan. Day lesson plan. I mean activity, teaching method, teacher's role, student's role, teaching aids, and assessment. The time is 10 minutes. Lesson activity, introduction using flashcards, living things and non-living things. Teaching method, experiential learning. For the first 10 minutes, I will start with the introductions of using flashcards to help students to recall their previous knowledge about living things and non-living things. The teaching method I use here, experiential learning, because I want a student to learn by doing. Learn by doing is a experiential learning method. As a teacher, we can place the different places flashcard. I did. I placed the different places flashcard or whiteboard, such as cat, plants, stones, toy cars, everywhere. Then I will tell the students to sort these pictures into 2 groups, living and non-living. You can draw a simple chart in your book or board. While they work in, I will observe quietly and give more support. But I never give the answer for them. After they finish, I will answer questions. Why did you put the cat here? Why do you put the stones there? Guiding for the lesson. Does it grow? Does it breathe? Can it move by itself? I will accept all these their ideas first, even if they are not fully correct, and then guide them gently toward to correct understanding. The student role is to look at the flashcard carefully, sort the flashcard into living things and non-living things, to talk and discuss with their group members and share the reasons, to share their thinking with the whole class. The teacher's aid is flashcards, for example, cat, plant, stones, toy cars, etc. Assessment, I observe and asking listening their reasons and checking their knowledges. The next 15 minutes, the timing is 15 minutes. Lesson activity is students explore five characteristics of living things. Teaching method, blended learning, and inquiry-based learning. For these 5 minutes, students will explore the five main characters of living things. The lesson activity here is presentations and explorations using the textbook and the flashcards. That is the blended learning. The teaching method is I use blended learning and inquiry-based learning. And the teacher, as a teacher, I will divide the students as five groups and give each group a set of five characteristic card. Nutrition, movement, respirations, growth, and reproductions. I will tell them use your textbooks and the flashcards, these flashcards, to find what each characters mean. This is a blended learning. I will ask them to read the book, discuss with your friends, and guess the meaning in the simple words. The inquiry-based learning. I will ask the children, what do you think nutrition means? Can you give me the example for the growth? I support them when they need it only. So they learn to think and find the answers by themselves. The role is they use the textbooks and the flashcards and they discuss the meaning of the each character as a group. They explain the answers in simple words, find the real life examples from the plants, animals, and humans, and wrote the mini chart in their notebook. The teacher's aids, flashcard, text science textbooks, and the pictures they can use if available. And the assessment, teachers listening all the groups, explain one character. We are giving the chance to try to explain the one character. I will check if they can match each character with the correct example from the real life. And they should understand five basic characteristics of living things. Next 17 minutes. The lesson activities, group project, characteristic, chart or poster, teaching method, project-based learning and design thinking. For these 15 minutes, students will do group project to make characteristic, chart or poster. Here I am using project-based learning and design teaching. As a teacher, as a facilitator, I will divide, already I have divided the class into the five groups. Group 1, nutrition. Group 2, movement. Group 3, respirations. Group 4, growth. Group 5, reproductions. Then I will ask you asked to do them using your textbooks and what we discuss. Create a small chart or poster to explain your characteristics. Include the meaning and the example from real life. I will give an idea hint, but not full answers. For example, for growth, seeds, plants grow from the seeds. Movement means animal can move from the land, water, and the air. Respirations mean we are using to breathe lungs in human, gills, fish, leaves mean plants. I will move around the classroom, check their progress, and help only when they need, when they struck. After they finish, I will invite each group to present their chart or poster in front of the classroom. The student's role is they use the textbooks and finding the meaning meaning, and the example. Work as a group, make the neat chart or poster, adding label or drawing for their chart to make creativity, present their project in front of the classroom. The teaching aids chart, cards, marker, crayons, pencil, textbooks, assessment. Uh, did they write the correct meaning of the characteristic? I assess that one. Did they include at least one correct examples? Is the chart neatly or presented done as a group? I will also assess their presentation skill, whether they can explain clearly and they work cooperatively. This project acts as a formative assessment of their understanding and each characteristic. The final 3 minutes, conclusions and real world activities. So lesson activities is reflection and real life connections. For these 3 minutes, I will do the conclusion and the connect the lesson to real life. The teaching method here is real world applications. As a teacher, as a facilitator, I will ask children a simple question like, tell me one characteristic of living things. How can you check if something is living or non-living? I will encourage different students to share quick answers. I will appreciate all the group presentation and thank them for their good work. I will summarize. Today we learn that learning living things take in food. They take food, move, breathe, go, and grow and reproduce. When we see something, we can check if it's a living by looking for these characteristics. For example, book. It's not moving. It's no need the food. Never breathe. It's never growth and reproduct. So they can realize there is not a living things. For instance, role is share what they learned. To give simple real life example like seeds grow into plant, cat breathe and moves. To reflect on how they can use this knowledge outside the classroom, for example, in the garden or at home. Teaching aids, cards and flashcards. In the assessment, I will use oral questions. Name at least one characteristic of living things. Example, how identify living things. This is my lesson plan. Now I'm going to explain how my lesson plan connected with the main educational framework we use today. I will show clearly how each part of lesson support this framework in a natural way. Now let's see my lesson plan, how connected with Bloom taxonomy. Remembering, instead of first short flashcard and the recall all what they learn, living things and non-living things. And the understanding during the group explorations, they read the textbook and explain the meaning of the 5 characteristics in their own word. Applying, they design the chart using what they read, what they learned. Analyzing, students compare discuss difference and understand the living and non-living. Evaluation. In the conclusion, they give reasons for their answers. Why living things, why book is non-living, why cat is living. Creating. The finally, They made the poster using drawing and the pasting. That's the creating. That is my Bloom taxonomy, how connected in my lesson plan. Now let's see 21st century skills, how connected with my lesson plan. Okay, the critical thinking. It should divide the living things and even non-living things as a critical thing. The communication, they explain, participate, discuss discussions, and the presentation. Collaboration, they did the poster as a group activity. Creativity, they designed the poster. Multiple intelligence, they flashcard drawing and the chart help visual learners, and the sorting, classifying, and the analyzing support logical thinkers, and the reading, writing, meaning, and the presenting the ideas, that is for linguistic. Interpersonal, group discussions, as a group they work. Interpersonal, during the reflections to think about what they learn. Example of the plants and the animals support nature loving learners. Handling cards and the creative poster help active hand-on learners. Bodily kinesthetic. Now let's see my lesson plan, how connected with the SDG goal. SDG goal 3, good health and well-being, is to understand how nutrition, breath, and the growth help living things stay healthy. And the SDG 4, quality education. We did this lesson is student center, that means active learning method that improve understanding. SDG 13, climate actions, and the SDG 15, life on land. It will discuss plant, animals, and the importance of the protections, life on earth. And they learn every living thing depend on each other's. And now let's see history, how connected with my lesson. Science, the main content is the 5 characteristics of living things. That's the science. Our technology is to use the textbooks, images, and the flashcard as learning tool. Research, they find the information from the textbooks and discuss meaning in the group. Engineering, they design the chart, they plan layout, organize ideas, and construction the final project. Art, this will include drawing, pasting, coloring for their design. Maths and logical thinking is used when classifying, when sorting and comparing the living and non-living. For my lesson plan, support to green education by teaching the student to respect life, protect the environment, understand the nature importance, and the behave responsibilities. In addition to the main education frame, my lesson plan also supported different smart learners types. The smart learners types show how children use their special strength to learn effectively. My lesson may include and support the following smart learners. For body smart learner, they use a flashcard and they create the poster. They touch, they move here and there as with the hand on material. The people smart, they use this one as a group work. That is the group work. People smart means students love to learn as a group. Word smart, those who are allowed to learn enjoying the reading, speaking, and writing. For my lesson plan, they read the textbook, write the meaning, and describe the example and the presentation. Logical smart. These students enjoy the thinking and sorting and analyzing. In my lesson plan, they classify the non-living and living things and identify the characteristics using the logical reason. Natural smart learner. Some learners connect with the nature. They enjoy learning through the example of plant and animal. So my lesson planning, living and non-living things. Self-smart learner. These students learn through the reflections. The conclusions activity helps them think about what they learn and how they can apply it. Which is smart. These students learn by seeing. The flashcard, drawing chart, poster help them. Previous knowledge. You should already know the difference between the living things and non-living things. They have seen the plants, animals, and the object in their daily life, and they name them because these are grade 6 students. The teacher outcome. Living things have special characteristics. The main five characteristics nutrition, movement, respirations, growth, and the reproductions. Living things show all these characteristics. Non-living things do not show these characteristics. Living things need food, breathe, grow, move, and making young ones. Example from the daily life help to understand each characteristic. As a group work, they work as a group work. Group work helps to explore, explain, and creating the chart and the learning the chart. This is my lesson plan of grade 6 day lesson plan. I thank you for all listening my presentation. Through this lesson, I aim to give students a meaningful learning experience that build knowledge, skills, value, and the environmental awareness. I believe these approaches help every child learn in their own way, own strength. Thank you once again for your time and attention. Thank you very much.